Hello wig friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nikki and I hope everybody's really good today. We are now into fall. It's getting cold here in Milwaukee and I am not ready for that. I am just more of a summer type of girl, but what can you do? Embrace the change. So anyway, I am bringing you a wig review today. This girl here is who we are talking about, and I'll admit I'm a little bit late to the game with her. I picked her up a while back, but I'm trying to play catch up as quickly as I possibly can. And I'm going to be telling you everything that you need to know about her, all the important deets. So please give me your respectful thoughts down in the comments. You can also let me know if there is a wig you'd like me to review. I will happily look into that for you. And I sell wigs on Poshmark. If you are not familiar with that, check out the link to my closet in the description box. I have a lot of wigs for sale in there and I add new ones to it often. And of course, last but not least, have you yet subscribed? I mean, if you love wigs, this is the place to be. I love to bring you wig reviews, the new drops as well as the oldies but goodies. So join the party and click that button. And if you have already subscribed, thank you so very much. I greatly do appreciate it. So yeah, enough of the chit chat. Let's get on with it, shall we? And today I have another wig from Outre, and she's in the style KAYLEEN. She is an HD lace front and from the Color Bomb collection. I have her in the color 3DR6/Vanilla Ombre. And opening this up, there is that color right there. But look at these other colors that they show. Gorgeous. They do, of course, list the colors here on the stock card. I think it's a great color selection. And I mean, after all, the Color Bomb collection has the word color in it. So you're going to get some gorgeous shades. But let's see, what else can I say? She is heat safe up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I picked her up from elevatestyles for $36.71. And of course, it's not one of my videos if I don't also first show you what I'm wearing for my eyeshadow look. So today, I'm wearing the Age of Opulence palette from Beauty Bay, and there it is. Okay, so I do have a lot to say about her. Please watch all the way through because I'm going to tell you I have some pros as well as some cons. And we might as well start off with one of the good pros, and that is this color. Oh yes. I don't know if I really like it on me. Maybe it's just the style. I don't know. I'm not going to write it off yet. I will probably try it again. But in general, it's really gorgeous. I think the contrast is amazing. And I just really love the blending. So you, of course, have the ombre with the darker roots. You have this beautiful vanilla 613, chocolatey brown. It looks so professional. I just really like the way they did it because you don't have this like harsh colors in between, like color blocking per se. It's just more blended perfectly, and I just really think it's beautiful. Really beautiful. She is 22 inches long. I think that's a great length. As you can see, she has some layers and curls. Her density is really, really good too. I'm happy about that, and I'm happy with the volume. She has some beautiful body too. You can see here with the bounce test, so you can see her movement and everything. Luster, beautiful. Never have any complaints with luster from Outre. But her texture is a balance between silkiness and coarseness. So I usually refer to that as light yaki. But there is a bit more silkiness though, which isn't bad. It's making her feel really soft. But the downfall to that is she is tangling, like extremely tangling. So I don't really know what else to tell you than that. But I mean, look, I can't even get my fingers through without coming across some. Now, I am grateful that they come out pretty quickly and easily. The only downfall to that is she's going to get really frayed pretty quickly. So she's not one that you're going to get a lot of uses out of, which is unfortunate because I think this is a style that's great for a lot of occasions. So and that's always a disappointment because you want to get more uses out of it, get your money's worth, you know, especially if it's a style you really, really like. So that is one thing you do need to be aware of. She's also a little bit on the frizzy side, unfortunately. And part of that, of course, is the tangling situation. So if you just kind of do that, I don't know how else to describe it, but try to bunch it up like that, then I think it looks better. But because of that, she's a little bit more on the high maintenance side of things, so she's not really easy to maintain. I do like the swoop though. I think that's really pretty, but it does have a tendency to keep drooping down, so that can be a little annoying. But I know some people don't mind using hairspray or other types of products on wig hair. Me, I don't really like to do that, but you do you. If you don't mind it, that might be a solution to keep that from falling down. But let me show you what she looks like from the side and the back. Sorry, very slow turn there. I do prefer her to the front. Once again, it has a lot to do with that tangling and messiness. So yeah, she does kind of look a little messy at times. So especially like over here, trying to get that to stay in place can be somewhat of a challenge. And it also depends on the unit you get too, because it lays in the box, and how long it lays in there or what you do with it after can sometimes make a difference. Not always, but sometimes. So I'm just saying though, I think she's more on that high maintenance level. Thankfully though, she's not much of a shedder, so I don't really have any complaints with that. And I don't have any complaints with her part. She is right-sided, it slightly curves. So I do like that. It is pre-plucked. She's laying really flat. This was super easy to blend. So I do like this part right here because you also have a little bit of baby hairs. And of course, when you wear your own hair and you part it, you usually have a little bit of baby hair right there by the part. So that's why I like baby hairs like this. Of course, if you want to lay them down, go for it. I prefer to wear them out like this. That's just my preference. But her edges here aren't bad either. She's not pre-plucked, which is fine. You can see she doesn't have too much of lift up. And if you want to use some of your own baby hairs, you can, but I do like the way she is fitting around these edges. And of course, this side is more covered, which is also a little thicker, so you are going to get more lift up there. But she is fitting, again, really nicely around there, easy for blending. And she is above each ear. She has ear tabs that do bend, which is kind of nice. Makes it more comfortable for some people. She is comfortable to wear too, and I do think she's larger head friendly in my opinion. So she again has some pros, she has some cons. She's not really one of my favorites. I'm just being honest with you. Outre doesn't let me down that often. I mean, their customer service is a totally different situation. I'm not a fan of their customer service. I've been emailing them for over a year and I've never gotten a response, but that is a totally different situation. In general, I do love their wigs. Their quality is really good, but this one they just were lacking on. I just think that's, you know, an issue. So I think she is a good wig if you want to wear her just for once or a couple of occasions, but again, be prepared. She tangles, she's going to get a little bit messy, so maybe you don't want to wear her for some occasion that's going to require you to constantly be tidying her up. So I'm probably just going to give her like one thumb up. It's kind of how I would refer it as, because again, she's not one I would say rush out and get. It's just more for, like again, special situations. But otherwise, I do think she's pretty. You can't go wrong with the color selection, and the style itself is nice. So again, she's gonna just get 1 thumb up. But that's how I feel about her. Don't forget to tell me how you feel about her in the comments. Please let me know if you already picked her up. I would definitely love to know what you think about her now that you have her. And also let me know if you decide to go pick her up after watching this review. But really, I don't have anything else to say on her. You know, I just want you to know all of the important facts. But that's about it. Straight to the point. But again, love to hear from you. So I've got nothing more. I guess I'll just see you next time in my next video. So until then, bye-bye.